By the way, I record the class for our friends and I upload them to my YouTube page so you can have an access anytime. FYI. Nice deep breath. Have you taken a deep breath yet today? Always a good time to start if you haven't. If you have, good job. Relax down into the floor. Take a load off. Cool your jets. Relax your mind. Welcome to those just stopping in. It's Monday frisky yoga, but it starts relaxed. We're starting on the back for probably, golly, 5 more minutes. Welcome if you're Zooming. Welcome if you're live streaming. Such beautiful fall weather out there, just glorious. And now we can bring it inside into our consciousness, soak it up. If you're new to the class or new to this stream, we start in Shavasana on the back. Corpse pose, it's called. Most people like it. And we use it to tap into our breathing, fall into the pattern of our breath, and to let the movement of the mind slow down. Welcome if you're just pulling into class. We're on the back for 4 more minutes. And if you feel ready, if you can focus your breathing down toward your belly button now, make a little meditation out of the rise and the fall of your tummy. Let your whole very complicated life reduce down to the up and down of your belly button. Good. Now here's the part where we simply also connect to our emotional tone, our feels. So breathe what you feel what you breathe, catch up with yourself. Feel as though you're breathing not only as large as your emotions, but slightly larger. Make space for them. Sometimes emotions can constrain and narrow our breath. So actually make room for emotional freedom with your breath. Good, you're doing great. There's nothing to do. You're doing it great. No rush, all the time we need. Isn't that refreshing to hear sometimes? No rush, all the time you need. Very good. Then biggest inhale you got, biggest one of the whole, well, certainly week so far. Big inhale, encompass everything, all of it, your whole fascinating life. Exhale, release it all out, empty out, pull the plug. We are calm and empty souls, making room for the new. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take your arms up to the ceiling, lace them, push palms up, arms up over your head. Stretch toes forward, writhe around a bit. I bet you'll find that first thing in the morning stretchy feeling. Our bodies are really wired for that ecstatic stretch a couple of times throughout the day. You release a lot of endorphins. And then that makes you smile. And then draw your knees in, hug them in, and roll around on your back a little bit. If fun breaks out, then don't stop that. Fun, silliness, relaxation, ease, relief, soothing, comfort, other way. All right. And we should roll up now, and timing is perfect for starting about 60 minutes of good yoga together. So we'll start outstanding in our field. It's great to see you. Nice turnout of good friends. By the way, I kicked a wooden chair with my left baby toe, and it's a weird thing about banging your toes, isn't it? It's a peculiar brand of pain. I'm not really a wimpy person, but I literally could burst out into tears. So I'm glad you're here, because I gotta stop paying attention to myself for a minute. So We're just gonna do zombie stepping side to side. There's not much you can really do for a toe either. You could pray for it, that's something. This is where the elite meet to go side to side on their feet. 3, 2, 1. All right. Arms out for big Monday hugs, and right knee, left. Isn't it cool that this sequence that I personally invented that no other humans have ever done is available to all humans? Just about everybody can do this, and you can reap great benefits. Builds coordination, gets you moving, definitely some range of motion, gets your heart pumping. It's fun. 3, and it makes you not think about that thing that you don't want to think about. All right, now, arms hanging, knees bending, t-shirts relaxed, and swing. Close your eyes. Now, specifically because it's Monday, I'd like it if you made a slappy noise as you swung it all the way around. If an arm comes off, it was probably going to anyway. Bend your knees, grip your feet. 3, 2. Now, next time you go to your left, I'm sorry, right hand. Boy, I screwed that up. Next time you go to your right, my toes distracting me, left hand, right shoulder, turn to the right. Look around behind you, see if there's a crocodile ready to attack. Bend your knees. If a croc is ready to attack, you got a springy, coiled countenance. You'll get away without a problem. That's the benefit of yoga. Inhale. Now you go to your left, right hand, left shoulder, left arm behind your back. Look back there and see if there's a saber-toothed tiger maybe. If there is, because of your yoga, you will evolve and distribute your genes successfully, like all of your succeeding or preceding generations. Isn't that amazing? You come from a perfectly generating lineage of humans and release out of that. Thanks, preceding generations. Feet hip distance apart. And roll down and roll up. Now, many of you have done your job and you've had some kids. Good for you. You're helping out the planet, new citizens. I, on the other hand, have been incredibly selfish. But you guys are my kids. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, feet together. And lace your hands and push up onto your tippy toes, maybe doing something with my toes. It couldn't get worse. 20, 19, don't ever say that. Don't ever say it couldn't get worse. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This might be kind of a karma thing. I remember when I was about 6, my mom dropped like a 20-pound can of baked beans on her little toe. Boy, did I hear that. Way up onto toes. Poor thing. She's in heaven now where you don't smash your toes into things. It's one of the excellent benefits of being in heaven. And drop your heels, knuckles on your head, tilt right, my friends. First opening salvo side bend to the right. Up you go. To the left. We'll do several side bends, so the first one doesn't need to be the strongest one of our whole lives so far. And up you go. Arms up and release out. Now I wonder how effectively I can fake this one. Left foot forward, turn onto your right toes and swirl your heel around. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink into your feet. Arms forward, zombie arms. Close your eyes. Sink in to your feet. This is where the elite meet to sink into the feet. And drop your arms, open your eyes. Come up, right foot forward. Onto your left toenails. Swirl your heel around. One. You know, when I kicked my toe, I didn't even think of it. You know, it's like, that hurts. I better not do that again. And then for the rest of the day, it's like, put shoes on, went for a bike ride, hit some golf balls. It's like, what's going on down there? I didn't even know it. And then I looked at it and it was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I smashed it into something. Fortunately, we do yoga, so we know how to manage our nervous system and turn pain into something better. Sink into your feet. Arms forward, zombie arms, use zombies. Close your eyes. Sink into your feet. And release out. Very good. Now, we'd better do a forward fold, the easiest version to start. Feet hip distance apart. Get out your blocks, wag your shag, dip your do. Oscillate your butt, bend your knees, drain your brain, lose your marbles. It's an inversion. Our head is hanging. Good. Bend both knees, lift both heels, look forward. Inhale. Exhale and deepen down for an opening forward fold. Ooh, nice and flexible today. Come on up, kids. Good job. And we'll do obligatory inhale. Maybe step out wider. And we should poof 4 times. I think everybody on this call knows what a poof is. It's a poof. That was 1. Poof. And this is poof 3. And poof number 4. Lace your hands behind your back, heels in, toes out. And that allows us to bring our head and our butt down to the floor at the same time. This one never fails to get you lively and springy, resilient and healthy. Go lower, lower. Arms all the way over. Now inhale, look forward at your bright future. Hello. Exhale, scrunch a bunch. Drop your butt. Inhale. Now turn your toes in, heels out. Let your arms go. Thwang. Lace them up here. Drop them behind your head. Push palms up, push feet down. And second side bend, starfish version, I call it. Good. Up you go. To the right, getting into our bodies, out of our heads. Boy, a head is a weird place to be all day long. Inhale. There are other places to visit. Relax your arms down. We can narrow our stance slightly. Really relax shoulders. Drop your chin. And it's pumpkin season, you guys. Take the pumpkin around 8 times. Finally got my Halloween lights up. I'm the last person on the block. 4, 5, 6. Oh, can you imagine not rolling your head around once a day? How miserable. And 8. 1. We're all blessed and fortunate that the universe tapped us on the shoulder to do some yoga. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, it's coming along nicely, you guys. Now, believe it or not, you get to relax your head down with your eyes closed for 20 seconds. You get to stop thinking. You get to start being. Your arms are relaxed. Your hands are tingly. Your feet are feet. And there's just nothing to do other than nothing. And while you're doing nothing, the universe is doing a quadrillion different things in your favor, in everyone's favor. If we get quiet, we can feel it. Good. Face back, shoulders, crunch, 2. Now, personally, it's a big turn on when people make really crunchy, disgusting noises with their shoulders, because I do it too. Great minds think alike. Great shoulders crunch alike. 6. If you have crunchy shoulders, it means you have character. You've lived through a lot of open quote adventures, close quote. Other way. Do any of you, like when you text people, you put in punctuation, obviously, period, open quote, new line. Do you ever do that when you're leaving somebody a verbal message? You actually say, hello, Ann, comma, new line, open quote, sure is good to see you. That's embarrassing when you do that. 6, 7, period, end of paragraph. Good. Inhale up, lace your hands. Feet together. Good. And I admit I'm talking a lot, but I'm distracting myself. Left tilt, you guys. Ooh, third one. Bend your palm trees to the right. Left, sorry, inhale. And palm trees to the right. Now a hurricane's heading toward Florida. So the hurricanes aren't worried because they can bend with the breeze. They don't mind. Hurricanes actually get stronger, or palm trees get stronger in hurricanes. Inhale up. And a forward fold. Come on down. Hang those ponytails. Now bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward at your bright future. Exhale and then deepen down, deepen down. Push the air out, no breath. Good. And inhale, come on up. Okay, we're getting our momentum going. Once you get us rolling, you can't stop us. It's always hardest to get moving, but once moving, you are, well, you're unstoppable unless an equal and opposite force opposes you. Inhale up again. Exhale. Now the next inhale is a big inhale for an Om. The next inhale, sorry, my toe is affecting my language. Inhale to the top, we're gonna Om. Long time. Oh, belt it out. Oh, loud and proud. Oh, wow. You guys sound great. Hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Say a prayer for yourself. Say a big old prayer, a big, bold, daring prayer. You can't imagine that the great mind of the universe would be offended by our prayer being too big, would you? I think the universe likes people who pray big, ask big, want big, desire big, receive big. I believe that. Good, now just lace your hands because they're right here. You can step out wider. And let's just roly-poly guacamole our wrists around. I see Ann on the call. Nice to see Ann. I see Geeta. I see David. I see Kristen. Other way with your wrists. I see Stuart. Is that Cindy Cook? Hi, good to see you. Shake your hands. We got all the cool kids are in class tonight. The cool kids are in class tonight. That's an alliteration. Shake your paws, flippy flops. Good, so you can go mild, medium, but because it's Monday, you can go caffeinated hummingbird version if you want. If you start levitating, that's how yogis do it. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. Feel holy, sacred, and reverent for a moment. What a blessing to be alive, even if you kick your toe and shed a tear sometimes. What a mystical, magical adventure we're involved in. And oh, the places we'll go. Relax your arms down. Inhale up, you guys. Good progress. Exhale out. Hands on your hip edges, toes in, heels out. And we are going to wobble our buns around. We're going to oscillate our undercarriage. We're going to circumnavigate our globes. We're going to grind your hips. 6. God, if people would just think of some of the people that you know that would just be happier if they would just move their damn hips around a little bit. Especially some of the guys. Guys tend to get their hips all locked up, and that's not good. So let's get those hips a-moving, get those buns a-grooving, get those high knees circling. 6, 7. It's pretty simple to have a healthy body. You just do a few things and treat it right. 8. Inhale up, you guys. Exhale out. Now, hoppity hip your feet together. Doink. Now, lace above your knees. We'll do knee fruit salad. Down and to the right. Got stiff, crabby knees. Make a little circle. And if you're a fighter pilot, you're going to churn your butt and go down and almost scrape your bottom on the floor. Lower, lower. 6, 7, 8. The best thing ever for your knees. 2, 3, 4. This is why you look about 15, 20 years younger than everybody else you know that's your age. There's nothing better than that, too. Makes you feel so superior. I love it. 7, 8. Come on up. Inhale. Somebody's got to do it. And exhale out. Good job. Now, left arm in front of your right. Palms turn in. Clap for yourself for coming to class. Pull your arms up. Now, wear your candelabra on top of your head. Stand up on your tippy toes. And then stretch your arms up. Ooh, boy, does that get places where you didn't know you had places. Way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way up now. Of all things, close your eyes and balance on your tippy toes. It's darker. Open your eyes and drop your heels. Palm trees left, you palm trees. It's our 4th side bend. You should be feeling stretchy, resilient, elastic, plastic, and fantastic. Inhale up and to the right. Lean into that whole side, that whole half side, that half whole side. Up you go, kids. Now, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to bring our arms forward and we're going to play the piano with our arms in this unusual position. There's my piano. There's my piano chair right there. I'm going to pretend that I'm sitting at it. Now we're going to bring the arms straight up and down for like a kind of an icky pose called Ukatasana. It means icky pose. Scrunch down more, arms up. Arms down, flip over, forward fold, drop your head off. It comes off. All of your problems are solved. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, long spine. This is big inhale when you're soft, and exhale, push the air out. Go deep on exhale. 1, 2. It really works, doesn't it? Come on up. I don't want to do forward folds because then I got to look at my toe over and over and over again. You know, you guys, I think I suffer from toe dependence. Arms out. Okay, let's do that thing on the other side, that thing that we just done. Inhale, big lungs. And smooth, angelic exhale. Angels in training, right arm in front. Palms turn in, clappings. Now pulling like an oil derrick. You're pulling. Palms turn up on top of your head. Candle. Candle tippies. Tippy stretchies. Touch your elbows behind your head. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up on tippy toes. Close your eyes. We are calm and balanced souls. If you lose your balance, just quit yoga and never try it again. Just kidding. You just keep trying. Isn't that life? Drop your heels, palm trees to the right. This gets out junk. It's a technical term. Gets out junk. Inhale up. To the left, kitty cats. If you wonder why I call you kitty cats, don't. It's a term of endearment. And up. Arms straight forward. Sit at the piano. Knees forward, heels down, buns low, arms straight up and down. I mean, straight up and down. Shoulders pull down, knees forward, bum low. This is so good for you, although you'd never know it while you're doing it. Arms are down, flip them over, drain your brain out all over the floor. Now bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. The soft, big, breathy, stretchy part. Exhale, push heels down like a mule, buns up. Push all the air out, don't breathe. Go deep, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Come up, yos. Come on up. Big inhale. Okay, engines are on, kiddies. So we'll ramp it up by ramping it down. Inhale up, prayer pause up high. Now as you pull prayer mitts down, scrunch down and to the right, left elbow outside your right knee. And the lifetime goal of this one would be to squat all the way down in a twist with your heels down. That, if it doesn't happen, you're setting up your next body to be able to do it. If your left hand can reach down and touch the floor without your elbow popping off of your knee, you get absolutely nothing for doing that except the joy of doing it. Go lower, lift your toes, spread them open. I want you to enjoy all of your very happy toes right now. Lower. And stay here. And drop your arms. Come up, you guys. Come on up. Suck in some fresh, free air. We're all breathing the same air together, even your enemies. Seems like they'd be breathing something else, doesn't it? Arms down. Inhale. You know your enemies, your people who think differently than you. Inhale. Pull your paws down and corkscrew down into the left with your right elbow. Haka outside your left knee. I even shove my knees over to the right while lifting my tongue. If right hand touches the floor, you long-armed people, you know who you are. If your right hand touches the floor, take your left arm straight up to the ceiling, and that will give you more leverage to crank a doodle dandy on your spine. And we'll just be here for the rest of the night. We could watch Monday Night Football. I have not watched Monday Night Football in forever. And we just sit here, and this is like a super deluxe, lot of bang for your buck pose here. Rock back into your heels a little bit. Drop your arms, come on up. Big inhale for an Om. Now that I got you breathless, I do take your breath away. Big inhale. Oh, bother your neighbors. Oh, that's what neighbors are for. Drop your chin, close your eyes. Say the affirmation inside of yourself. I am a calm and peaceful soul. And before you know it, you are. Just the way it works. Now, arms out, arms down, sorry, arms out. Now we're just going to do scarecrow, side to side. But the key is internal and external rotation of your arms. So as you go side to side, you're cranking them arms in a circle. Your feet are fixed in place. You're using your waistband. And you're looking groovy, which is always the best. Now from here, You just grab your elbows behind your back, unless you're able to pray behind your back. If that's like what? Just grab your elbows or your wrists behind your back. If your hands tuck into prayer pose behind your back, good for you. So this is called Tadasana, the body pose. Look at this posture. Look how strong and firm. I look like a mountain. That's what the pose means. Shoulders pulled back, chest forward, tummy firm, bum soft, legs gripping, feet adhered to the earth. I am as a mountain. Turn your face 90 degrees to the right. Tilt your mountains over. This is the part where it says, if you have a mustard seed of faith, you can move a mountain. Aren't you glad you finally heard what that means? Inhale up. Turn your face to the left and move your mountains over and to the left, all the way into the sea if you'd like. Has your spine gone crack yet on one of these 7 side bends yet? Inhale. And fold halfway over like an ironing board. Now you need a long ironing board. You're ironing some very long trousers. So a friend pulls your hips back. Another friend draws your ponytail forward, face down, legs firm. Inhale. Now squat as low as you can in this pose with your heels down and chest up. Like 1 person in 1,000 can squat with their hands in prayer and their heels down and blah, 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 whatever. Chest up. I need to see the t-shirts, please. Thank you. Good, Stuart. Now inhale. Exhale. Buns are pulled up by a crane. Head comes all the way down to your shins. Push the air out. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. You know it's coming now. I really like it. It's a chest opening, back bend, eyes open, lean back, adventuresomely. Tailbone scoops under. Eyes wide open. Inhale up. That one is so good for you. Take your arms out if they're still attached. Good, and we'll just cool it off with a couple of scarecrows side to side. You can see crows flying by going, we're not scared of that thing. That thing's stupid. Good, now palms open like Minnie Mouse wristwatch. Carefully pull back, not too much though. Sweep your right arm under and then fold your arms up like eagles. And now please to take your right knee up over your left. Bring your right toe, oh, not that toenail. Bring your right toenails down to the floor over on the left side. Let your left knee slide underneath your right. Go as low as you humanly possible can. Elbows up, wrists away. And when you're ready, lift your right foot and slink your right ankle behind your left ankle if God made you to do that. And we're just gonna burn up thousands of calories. Do you feel the heat in this pose? Yogis call it tapas, fire. There's other names for it. Tapas suffices. Agni is another name for fire. Good, now arms out. Now just for the sheer hilarity of it, bring your right knee up out in front of you as far as you can. Now take your left hand and grab your right foot behind your behind and bring your right hand down to the floor or to a block. This is the sequence that I'm going to the Yoga Hall of Fame for. You're going to benefit while we're still alive. Inhale, bring your right knee as close to the floor as you can without letting it touch. Looking forward. Exhale, right knee up to the ceiling, pushing the air out, straightening your left leg, squealing in unison. I love that. Good, now take your right hand and just extend it out to the side in deranged flamingo pose. The flamingos are going to get blown on by a hurricane. They're not scared. Right hand down, right leg releases back, left arm twists up to the ceiling. preceded by our chest. Bonus points to higher right heels, head forward, broad across your body. You only have to do this once a week with me and you'll live to be 1,000 years old. You don't want to live to be that old, but you'll enjoy all of them. Left hand down. There's too many other fun places to go in the universe. Right arm up. You did check into Earth. You wouldn't have missed that for anything. Right leg up, you guys. Right arm up. Good. Right hand down. Now bend your right knee. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand for coordination. Stand up out of the pose with your hand on your foot. Now bring your right knee back out in front of you. And cross your right ankle over your left knee. This is called waiting for the bus. And the key to this pose is that it's not locked. There's just no key to it. You just do it. But the real key would be squatting as low as you can. That would rip your, it would rip your pants at least. Now chest up, prayer hands. Let's clap for each other because it's Monday. Hands on the blocks. Now do this. Bend your left ankle and left knee as much as you can. Inhale, look forward till your left calf squeals like little mices. Exhale, deepen, straighten left leg, head to your ankle, butt up, butt up, butt up, butt. Now re-pray with your hands, you guys. Gather up your balance, ding. And we'll stand up in a tree and we'll put the foot down. We'll inhale up together, same breath. And we'll do a relaxing, forget that even happened, forward fold, dropping your ponytails all the way off. We'll do that obligatory looking forwards, knees bent, lift heels. That's big inhale in preparation for Baya Kumbhaka. Exhale, push air out and notice, damn, Greg's right. I'm more flexible than I've ever been as your head comes all the way down. Thence they came up together. Upcoming. Inhaling. And just a regular old exhale. Good. Now, one of the great aspects of yoga, hands in prayer at your heart, is that you can go from 60 to 0 in no time flat. Yes, it's nice to go from 0 to 60 really fast, like a Tesla. Some of you have Teslas, they go too fast, but it's also good to go 60 to 0 in no time. No thinking. Just the bliss of being together. Good, now relax your arms out. Whoosh. Open arms, Minnie Mouse. Pull arms back, carefully stretch chest. Now swing left arm under, swinging, fold them up. Now pluck left knee up over your right knee. And you can certainly bring your left toenails that don't hurt over here on the right side. But you really want to feel that right knee moving underneath your left knee. And then go, all I want you to do then is just basically squat down into your right foot as much as you can. Then your elbows push out and away from you, which stretches everything, I think. And now that we're ready, we lift left foot. And one of these days, pretty soon, kitty cats, I'm going to put it behind my right ankle. You do it now if you can. That would inspire me. And then just squeeze, squeeze, wring yourself out. Lower, lower, lower. Now your arms go flinging out, flinging. Left knee way up here, way higher than me. Knee for higher. Now right hand grabs left foot behind your behind. Left hand comes down to whatever it lands on. Then this famous sequence where you inhale and bring your left knee as close to the floor as you can without letting it touch. But you have to look forward for the bonus points. Exhale, left knee to the ceiling, head down. 1, don't breathe. 2, higher just for me. 3. Good. Now, left arm out to the side. Swinging. Oh, this keeps you so frisky. You can run from people if you need to. You can catch somebody if you want. It's the best of both worlds. Left hand down, left leg releases out, belly button, chest, arm, face, right, twist, lift, turn, open, left heel. Now your body's inside of a glove and you push your hands and feet and head, burst the glove open, turn more. God, I ask a lot. And now bring the right hand down. If you ask a lot, you get a lot. Now left hip, left belly, left arm, left up. This is called Ardha Chandrasana, half a moon pose. It's a new moon tonight, so in a couple of days, there'll be a brand new crescent moon. I like to take pictures of it. Left hand down. Now, just please to re-grab your left foot with your right hand. It works so perfectly. Stand up, be outstanding in your field. Now, bring your left knee out in front of you. If we're going to have balance for the rest of our life, kids, this is what we got to do. Left ankle over your right knee, and then triangle pose, 2 hands and a right foot. Now, all that I ask is that you go as low as you can. If you hear something ripping or tearing, it's probably your tights. Chest up, it's your 2 tights. And then we're going to clap because shared pain is decreased. We're going to clap over that. We like that principle. Yay. Good. Now, I just invented this part. With your hands back on the blocks, bend your right ankle and your right knee, lean all of your weight forward till you feel your right Achilles and right lower calf muscle squeal with happiness, squealing. Inhale, exhale, head down to your shin, butt up, push the air out, deep forward fold. 1, 2, 3. Now, please regather your hands in prayer, if you would. And then we'll stand up and out. Tree pose, foot down. Now, I know you're breathless, but I'm always going to ask you to Om for a long time because of the incredible health benefits. Trust me. Oh, this makes you bold and dynamic, brave and courageous, popular. And hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. Feel your heart go pitter-pat. Be unusually happy for no reason. That's just the best. Then you can be happy for every reason. Be grateful for nothing, and then you can be grateful for everything. 3 more breaths. Just drink in the bliss of existence together. Well, hi, Kat. Come on in, say hi to everybody. What are you crying about? Okay, now shake out your pants, wiggle your legs out, smoke them if you got them. This is like the transition. Fine, go ahead and lead, Kat. Now, we're going to go into part do, and for that, we'll build it from, got to move the piano chair out of the way. I was practicing my scales earlier today. We're going to do a little downward facing dog. I use blocks because when you're older than 50, you can use blocks when you do a downward facing dog. If you don't want to do downward facing dog, do something that you want to do. If you're going to be in this class, do what I suggest, or make up something that's more pleasurable, more dynamic, more bold, more progressive, and more evolutionary, and I will only congratulate you for doing that. Now, let's try Jackrabbit Pose. Bend your knees, drop your chest, arms forward, bend knees. Inhale. Exhale, push your heels down, straighten your legs, and positively ramrod your chest in toward your legs. Straighten your legs, Greg. Now pedal your heels and wake up them very tight backs of your calves and your Achilles tendons. Get some movement, get some motion, get that ocean motion going. Okay, now from here, you guys, we're just gonna take a big inhale. On exhale, we'll step our left foot forward for garden variety lunge. Right knee down. We'll inhale up together. And for some reason, this next pose just delights me to no measure, where you open out and turn to the left with your arms out. And to me, it looks like the post office icon guy, Speedy, as you're delivering somebody's mail to the wrong mailbox. You lean back, you turn left more, and then you drop your hips and you just sit here all day long. Now take your left hand outside your left thigh, turn more to the left, hook your right elbow savagely outside your left knee. You long-armed people, bring your right hand down to the floor. I shan't be doing that. Otherwise, pull hands into prayer like me, turn your face back down to the floor, fold your right toes under, and lift up your right knee. Hold this strong pose called Parivrita Ajayasana, twisty lunge. I think this is a good pose, especially when you push your hips down and push your right heel back. The years are flying off of the calendar, making you younger, not older in this pose. You gotta like that. Now bring your right knee down, please. Inhale yourself out of that strong twist. Up go our arms. And here comes our biggest forward fold of the night as we bring our hands down to the floor of the blocks. You withdraw your hips back so your left leg straightens out. See that? You pull your toes in. And boy, does this isolate your left leg as you fold your torsi, kind of jackknife down over your left thigh. Things that make you go, ooh. Now you inhale, you bend your left knee, things get happy temporarily. On exhale, you seriously straighten your left leg, push your chest all the way down to the floor. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now, left knee forward again. And from here, conveniently, elegantly, we will simply step back into downward facing dog. Pedal your heels, get any dents out of yourself. Now, let's do Jackrabbit again. Bend your knees almost down to the floor if you can. And your booty kind of lifts and your chest presses back toward your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Seriously straighten your legs. Dig your heels in. Pretend it's sand. Make your heels go lower than your toes, like those ugly shoes called Birkenstocks from the 70s. Yuck. Stretch out. Inhale. Sorry if any of you own Birkenstock. Inhale. Exhale. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left knee down. I was going to say Birkenstock stock, and then I realized that would be redundant. Now turn right like Speedy, the post office icon person thing, whatever it is. Lean forward because you're going fast, but turn more to the left and look at all the mail that you've delivered to the wrong mailbox as you turn back and to the right. Sorry, you guys. Now, left elbow seriously outside your right knee. Now, I've lost so much weight, I can almost touch the floor with my left hand. Since I can't, I'm going to stabilize by pushing my hands together. I'm going to look down at the floor to orient, fold left hippies under, lift up left knee, and here's this wonderful pose, Parivrita, which means twisty, Ajayasana, which means lunge pose. We hold this one, we get firm, you rip your mat apart with your feet, hips drop, left heel presses back, character is built. Inhale, and then please to let left knee down. Inhale the hands Up, you guys. And exhale out. Now, I really like to use my blocks for this deep forward fold. So I pull my hips back so my hips are right on top of my left knee. Right leg automatically straightens. On exhale, you jackknife over your right leg. And it's like, oh man, I should have started doing yoga when I was in the womb. Good. Now, right knee bends. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, straighten right leg, push your head all the way down to your shin, suffer together. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now, come forward with your right knee, fold left toes under, step back, downward facing dog. One little strength thing tonight, you're welcome to avoid it if you'd like. You come forward into plank. Maybe you can't do a plank, but you just tried for a second and then you hurry back to dog where it's safe. Maybe you do low plank, also known as chaturanga. And maybe we just throw in 5 quick push-ups just for the hilarity of it. And then we do revisit the dog park together. And then this is where the elite meet to have a seat and get off their feet. It's pretty sweet. Isn't that easy to do? You just jump on the Zoom thing on every Monday and you don't think and you just listen and you just do the ritual. And before you know it, you've done really good stuff. And then you get to enjoy some nice yin calming yoga for 5 minutes or so. And then you get to go back to sleep on the floor. Life is good. Tall spine, crossed legs, chin level, eyes closed. Calm your breath, 60 to 0 in no time flat. Relax your facial expression. We are calm and peaceful souls. Yes, we are. Now, you know there's going to be a little bit of abominable work, but first a seated forward fold just to cool your jets. And I could do seated forward folds for the rest of my life. Come on down. Now, waddle your bum cheeks back to extend your spines. Now, from fingertips, long spine, look forward at your bright future. I've been talking to your angels. They're very optimistic about you. Come on down. And if you're bendy and hot, bring your head all the way down, kitty mittens. And I'm there, my hands are on your shoulder blades and I'm coaxing your shoulder blades apart, soothing and comforting you. Relax your hair. On your next inhale, come on up. Good. Now, keep your hands where I can see them, right out here. Oh, you guys look guilty. Where have your hands been? In the cookie jar. Turn your hands upside down. Bring your paws back here. Let your elbows bend backwards. Drop your chin. Cave your chest. Inhale and plunge your pelvis up. Pelvis is the plural of pelvis. Elvis is the plural of Elvis. If you go to Las Vegas, you might see an Elvis convention. Lift up and sink down, kitty cats. Okie-doke. Stretch your pins out on your back and legs up and spread them, kids. Ankles, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, go wider. This is the splits. If you widen out a lot here, I won't make you do the side splits, at least not tonight. Lift up your head. Now grab a bar out here. A priest, a rabbi, and a shaman walked into a bar. They all got a headache. Good. Now fingertips on the back of your head. Bend your knees in. Take your left elbow onto your right knee, left leg up to the ceiling. Now take your right elbow over to your left knee. And this is called pedaling our brand new e-bikes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet down, head down, arms down by the side of your body. Right. Now, you can't see this, you're just looking straight up at your ceiling. Press into your feet and just lift your bum in bridge pose. And then let your booty relax back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift up of the bum to a 7 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place your hands underneath your bum. Roll your shoulder blades underneath you and lift up to 8, 9, and 10. Hold here. Now in a moment, we're going to come down to a 10 count. First, get your hands out of the way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tonight's finishing twist. Bring your knees in, squeeze them together. Now take your knees down to the right with your knees hugged in tight. If your left shoulder lifts, then let it a little, then relax your torso, chest, left shoulder to the left. And this is finishing twist tonight. If you're super bendy bear, then, just amplify it. And if you're tight as boiled owl bear, just take it easy. We've been going at it pretty hard. Finish your exhales all the way. Good, now inhale them knees back up. Now I do suggest putting your feet back down for a moment and shifting your bum to the right 2 inches. Then bring your knees in. That's a little yoga hack that I thought of. Now with your knees pulled all the way in, do let them come all the way down to the left. If your right shoulder lifts, that's okay. And then as you open out your arm and torso and shoulder to the right, maybe your shoulder comes all the way down. If it doesn't, just tuck your right hand or elbow closer to your body and wait for it. We're in the Om stretch now, kids. Settle in. Breathe it out. Enjoy your body being wrung out. Just nothing in the world better than a vigorous yoga class and then a supine twist and letting ourselves be squozen. Many are called, fewer squozen. Good, now I want you to inhale your knees back up, please. Then I simply want you to place your feety pies on the floor. And then I want you to search around for your blanket or bolster and put it underneath your knees. And then I want you to extend your beautiful legs out over the bolster. And then maybe a little blankie underneath your head. and maybe an eye pillow soaked in chloroform over your nose and eyes, arms out wide. And I'm going to come over to your house and draw a chalk line around you for corpse pose. And believe it or not, I know this is hard to believe, but I'm not going to say very much for the next 5 minutes while you go to La La Land. Extra bonus relaxing moments. You deserve it. Okay, stay nice and relaxed. Take your time. We'll go to the Church of Greg for a moment. If you'd like to invite God, love, source, spirit, infinite, higher organizing presence into you, now's a good time when you're soft and receptive and absorbent, willing and open-minded, calm and relaxed. God loves an invitation to your party. Good, now wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate extra super feel God through yourself. That's usually love, bliss, joy, health, truth, beauty, kindness, compassion, prosperity, abundance, joy, bliss, and ecstasy. Good, then knees in, curl on to your right side. Take your time. Love all over yourself. There's nobody quite like you. Really, this I got to learn how to love myself thing, we're just done with that. We're just going to start doing it. We don't need to learn how to do it. We're just going to love all over ourselves, mistakes and all. And then with eyes closed, we'll sit up in the same vibrational feel together. Deeply connected, way more connected than separate. Hands into our common heart, which is uncommonly beautiful. Feel the vibe that connects all of us. We'll drop our chin in humility. And we'll thank the one with a capital O who brings us all together. And all the Monday Mighty yogis will say, Namaste. Namaste.